There's a certain romance to growing up on a farm, and it's something that you carry with you your whole life.
It's just nice to be able to get out here and enjoy a little bit of this nice weather, get to know a little bit of the things that we don't actually get to see anymore. My biggest thing about it is getting more involved, being able to know my grandfather a little bit better and get to experience the things that he did when he was a kid, being able to feel the big horsepower of all these tractors, you know. So I just thoroughly enjoy being able to get out here and have a good time.
It's a really unique thing to have this many people to come together in a group with this many plows as they is out here today, because this is something you don't usually see a whole lot of. The biggest event in Gates. It's probably the most traffic been on this road that's been on it in 12 months.
What we're doing here today is basically recreating the way that we did things, the way that our parents did things, the way that our grandparents did things. And you see all grades of folks here that are embracing that lifestyle and kind of reflecting on what folks used to do. It's a respect for the way things used to work. A lot of tractors and things these days will drive themselves, and everybody thinks anybody can do it, but this is where we sort them out. I think somebody said it best when they said you plow a little and you talk a lot. And talking I've got down pat. It gives us the opportunity to kind of embrace that. And we're gearheads and farm people, and this is what we do. This is back to our roots.
I'm Glenn Twine, buckwheat. Growing up here in McCormick's County, in the area here for the last 57 years. All these old antique tractors, stuff people ain't never seen before. All these folks has dug these things out of the woods and the bushes and spent hours and hours of time trying to put them together and make them look good, and just come and puts on a big show for everybody. We had 400 or 500 people here probably 115 or 20 tractors or more. It's just been an amazing day. I mean, the tractors are from the early 1900s right on up to the 2000s.
I've had this one for about 2 years now, and it is this is a Ford 5000, 1969. This is what a lot of folks would refer to as their tobacco tractor. So you'll see a lot of the tobacco farmers had them, and they pulled many a plow through a tobacco field.
It's a 1944 B called the Long Hood. We bought it about 1971, paid about $150 for it. And we had it in the family ever since. And I just restored it about 2016.
This is a New Holland 9030, a 96 model. This come off one of the bases down at one of the naval bases down at the beach. They had it pulling trailers around the yard. I've had it now a couple of years. We use it to mow some ditches with, move some mats with, run some drains with, and come out here and have fun with this crane.
This is a white 155. It's got a Hercules 7.8 liter in it. My grandfather got it in pretty much complete rust bucket condition and went through the entire thing and refurbished it and got everything looking fairly. It's a little bit dusty right now. Unfortunately, we don't have the ability to be able to keep things underneath of a carport or anything, so the sun tends to wear things out a little bit. But from comparison to what it was, it's in immaculate shape. So, and it does the job. I was born, my grandfather was putting me on tractors. I remember being 4 or 5 years old, him putting me in the combine with him and running across the fields. And from the time I was able to reach a clutch, I was driving them, yeah. I've been working on them with him since the time that I could turn wrenches. You know, everything that I know about these things, I credit to him.
We're in 2026 and most of these kids probably ain't never seen a farm tractor no more than passing on the highway or being behind one in the car.
Last couple of years, it's just been getting bigger and bigger. I see a lot of these guys that getting these little kids on here to show them how to run it.
It is an absolute family atmosphere, and it's really just one of those things that, like, everything will die if you don't get the kids interested in it. And Todd and Ashton do a really good job here with having stuff for kids to do. And don't mind, you can bring, you know, your golf cart for people that can't walk well, and he allows you to do that, and kids can work the field. And I bet you 95% of the people that are here have never walked behind a mule and plowed ground. And to let kids say, oh, well, that's how it was done 150 years ago, and see it done right here today. And then you can walk right across the path and there's a 500 horsepower tractor plowing the same ground. And it's just the variety and the family atmosphere is absolutely what it's about.
It's very important to myself and to my family to be able to make sure that people understand what kind of hardships and troubles and everything that people had to go through to be able to do this kind of stuff, and being able to enjoy what it is that made my grandfather want to be able to get into this. Not a lot of people get to do it anymore, so being able to be a part of it and experience it myself firsthand is just a huge blessing to me.
This year, he talked to his granddaddy, and he said, I want to go to Plow Day and plow this year. He came out here and flipped some dirt, and it wasn't his first time. We flipped at home and whatever and played around, but this was his first time publicly plowing. He had a good time, I think.
I did. I really liked it. Just really being here, I liked it.
You don't find a whole lot of that stuff in the field every day, and for all these people to come together and take a day off and bring all this out for everybody to see it and work it, it's really amazing. That if you ain't never been out here to something like this before, take the opportunity to bring your kids out and enjoy the weekend and all the people and the good company and the good food and the atmosphere. It's just a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Once-in-a-lifetime thing.